All right, here we are, downtown Tokyo. We're gonna take you in a Japanese tackle shop. They've got a trout side and a bass side. I already did a hot lap in here. I may have already spent a few yen. I'll give you the total later. But here we are, it's Sansui part 2, because there's a part 1 that's only saltwater that we saw a little while ago, but we're gonna take you through. It's gonna be cool. You have to push the button. This is the trout portion, but we're going upstairs, big boy. Going upstairs. We're here with the Sunline group and maybe a few other anglers in here, but we're gonna take a tour. I'm gonna spin this thing around so you can get a little taste. There it is. Yeah, space is a premium, so this place is absolutely packed. Absolutely packed. But we're gonna start on this far side. Here's all the line that you can see. We're gonna start with the least. This is a big brand in Japan. Most of the stuff, honestly, I don't know what it is. A lot of it I do, but we're gonna walk you through it and just kind of give you a feel for all the cool stuff, and then I'll tell you how much I bought. Ooh, there's the goods right there. Shooter, it's my stuff. And then also the All Might, just like you can get in the US. But there's all kind of terminal tackle from, you know, the normal little clasp to, you know, the regular scissors. Look, there's your, you know, some like grenade looking little tungsten sinkers. I've seen these online before, but I've never seen them in person. Your lure retriever, if you spend as much as I just did, you'd probably need one of those. And then all kinds of switch head. That's kind of wild. And you've got all kind of, these are minnow pinging heads. Look, you got the range roller from Owner. All kinds of Veravas, you got all kinds of, and then the Horizon head from Gamakatsu, that's gotten very popular. But just kind of rolling down through here, going to give you different perspective on, oh, Magic Head, I like that name. Kitech, big brand. A ton of Owner hooks. Yeah, Decoy is a big Japanese brand. Veravas, as I said. Decoy, more Decoy, a lot of Decoy hooks. Owner. This is crazy. Hayabusa, a lot of Hayabusa, Gamakatsu, more Reins, tungsten down there, some Decoy tungsten down there, just a ton of stuff. And then you've got the, you know, just regular treble hooks, nothing extreme. But all right, here we go. Getting over here to the soft plastics. Look up here on the top, all kind of Kitech. Look, you've got this Imakatsu, it's like a big giant bull flat thing. You got this triple jointed magic shad looking Imakatsu bait. Kitech. This is just ridiculous. This is like the Kitech section here. You know, we got these back in the States as well. The Fat Impact. Look at all this. Look at all this. Look at this little guy. It's from Smith. It's Performance Bait is what it says. It's the Sink Spider. I got some little fuzzy baits, but I did not see this one. Oh, look at that cream! Look at that old school cream worm. Berkeley Power Bait. It's a thing over here as well. The Flash J Split 5-inch. All these Reins, and then look, Zoom. Zoom is ZBC, Zoom Bait Company. It is not Zoom. It is Zoom ZBC. So that's what you see when you see Zoom in Japan. I think that's super cool. That is super cool. And then here we are with a bait that might look familiar. It's been around in Japan for a long time. It's called the One-Up Shad. And it has, it looks very similar to the Big Easy. It sure does. But they have smaller versions of that. That's been around a long time. It's kind of a gold standard over here in Japan. More Megabass soft plastics. Not really familiar with a lot of those, but space is such a premium. They have these racks that are pretty cool. And then we've got, look at this, the Ikatanuki. It's different packaging. Gary Yamamoto's got different packaging here. You can see that they've, you know, you got the yellow packaging here. You got the little swing bait, Kitech, a little tiny swim bait, 2.8 inches long. Looks kind of like a little one-up shad. Need cicada. Look at all these, the drift crab. That's pretty wild. That's what I think Kyoya's been stomping the entire field on. A ton of jackal, soft plastic. So we're gonna kind of run through some of this, but there's a couple things I wanted to show you. There's some depths down here, mostly depths that we don't have in the States. But here's the, here's Taku's secret bait right here, the Nori's Flip Kogill. That's the smaller one. And then we got the bigger one. So he's been whooping our butts with that thing. That's what he won that Smith Lake Open. All kind of Nori's baits, more Imakatsus. This is a newer bait. I saw this online the other day. I don't even know how to say it. Iramaki shad. I think I did pretty good on that. More Imakatsu. Oh, we got a big, this is one thing I've seen over here. There's a big, like micro jig section over here. There's all kinds, like this little tiny, that little tiny micro jig. You got Yamamoto with a, there's a hanger jig with a BKK hook. All kind of smaller stuff. There's kind of an intermediate size. Just a ton of different jigs. Yeah, like I was talking about, evergreen. Here's a bunch of little evergreen. Looks like our mini flip, or I mean our micro jig. Got regular size jigs, and then up here on the top, look, dude, we haven't even gotten to the big baits. There's a little DRT snibbit. Got your spinner bait section. Nothing super fancy there. I didn't see anything that was too crazy. And then we got just a ton of hard baits. You got your bent minnows, always a good OSP bait. OSP is big over here. This is your megabass section. Check this out. We got all these crazy colors that I've never seen before. Japan only. I don't think I've seen any of these. Okay, I've seen that color. But just a ton of really cool Japan only things. And then, oh, you need some Sakamata shads? How about a little Sakamata shad or a tiny one? There's a counterback. That's supposedly a deal. I'll tell you if it is or not, because I snagged one. We got some conventional things, which is funny to me. You see these head-in baits over here, Zero spooks, old school, just like we get it back in the United States. Tiny torpedoes. I mean, like a lot of them, not like one. So it must be a thing over here. There's the death roll Imakatsu, all kind of Imakatsu baits. I mean, this stuff's just, it's crazy. Some Lucky Craft. I'm sure people are going to see some stuff here, like this thing. I don't know what this is, but it looks really good. It looks really light. Looks like it'd be hard to cast, but. And there's some, look at this, old school Bandit 100. That's pretty cool. Let me slide this rack over here. Bunch of Shimano baits. Some more Jackal baits. Okay, that's what I was talking about. Smithwick Rogues, Devil's Horses. That's the conventional stuff. That's funny to me that there's all this conventional stuff, but we got to look at the big baits. We haven't done the big baits yet. We'll look right here. Look at this. Oh, some more jitterbugs in a Japanese tackle shop. That's crazy. That's crazy. There's some tiny clashes, some DRT tiny clashes. And then they have this bait that's kind of similar to, that, but it runs shallower. It's got two different line ties. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. This is the exclusive tackle shop here color, the Sansui Japan color. It's kind of inspired from the flag, I believe. They have that, ooh, that looks really good. It's like a little wake bait. All your reels that you might need. Clash tails for your clash and tiny clash. And then here's some big clash 9s down here. And some big ghosts in the back. Those are big 14-inch glide baits. And then all kind of old baits down through here. Just crazy. Just crazy. Look, oh, I mean, just so many baits in here. Look at that thing. Wow. I didn't even go, I'm not even going into the rods because I don't even know what I'm looking at. But those all look extremely well made. There's some Shimano, there's some Mega Bass. Just crazy, just crazy. There's some discounted stuff, all kind of random stuff in there. Some depths over there. This is funny, OSP Karen. Don't be a Karen. It's a soft plastic bait with a lip on it so it swims. I hadn't thrown the Karen, but might be pretty cool. But let's go take a quick look downstairs and see. We're gonna pass all the peoples. I almost slide down and show look at the trout. We're gonna look at the trout here. Go through my boys over here. Go down the stairs. Look at all this is all trout stuff down here. So you got these super light rods for trout fishing. It's huge over here. Trout fishing is not as big as bass fishing, but this is the section that they have all kind of, I don't even know what these baits are, but it's a lot of little small, trout looking baits. Okay, I don't even know what I'm looking at here, but just very, very neat, very well organized, as you might expect, but that's just kind of the way it is here in Japan. But man, what a cool tackle shop. We just spent probably 45 minutes in there shopping, and then I wanted to shoot this little video, kind of show you guys what a tackle shop in Japan, in Tokyo, of all places. I mean, as you can see, this is downtown, like this is the square. It's like one of the centers where a lot of young people come, and it is super busy. There's tons of people going by, but then there's this bass and trout tackle shop. I think it's hilarious. I did spend 51,000 yen in there, which is like $300 or $400, and I feel good about it. I feel like that's okay, and we'll just go with that. But if anybody saw anything cool in this video, any baits that you think should be pointed out, drop it down there in the comments. I want to hear what people have to say, and we're only getting started, but I wanted to show you this one because I believe it was Mr. Kanji, or Kanji-san, he is the owner. He was upstairs, very, very nice, and he allowed us to shoot this, so I want to say thank you. I don't know if they have any presence online. If they do, I'll drop the link down below, but they're very nice people, very good tackle shop. If you ever come to Tokyo, you might want to check this one out. So appreciate everybody watching.